everyone. It's Kimber Schaefer with Rage in the Cage OKC News, and we are here at Dave and Buster's in OKC on North May, and they are our newest sponsor. It is so much fun out here, and we can't wait to introduce you guys to this place. And then Fight Night is December 18th at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market, and I can't believe it, finally, Cody Brown is making his debut here for Rage in the Cage. We've known Cody for quite a while, and I've been following your training and career for the past year. You've been training at R1. So tell me a little bit about your training. You're actually going up against somebody that has some experience in the cage already, 2-0, Arandis Jones. So how are you feeling going into this fight?
I feel great, really. I mean, they say he beat Tyler, but, I mean, that's debatable. I don't think there's going to be a debate this time.
All right, those are big words. So tell me a little bit about, you've been at R1, like we said, for about a year, but what was your training prior to that, and what made you want to be an MMA fighter?
Really just jiu-jitsu out at Apex. I started out with Jared and Jeremy Spoon and Scott Landis when I was 19. I'm 27 now. So, I mean, really just getting into it. I get into it out there anyway. I figured I might as well get paid for it. Well,
I certainly agree. So tell me about, most people that get into MMA and start training, they have the ultimate dreams. Is that the same for you, UFC?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a goal of going out and winning a world title, you might as well stay at home. I mean, there's no point putting your body through everything you have to do. I mean, I've had shoulder reconstruction from this, and I haven't even been getting paid yet. So, I mean, if you don't plan on at least trying to win a world title, you're just wasting your time and breaking your body down before it needs to be.
Well, and I know at R1, you guys get some very well-rounded training. Do you have a particular area do you feel that you excel in, or is that not something you want to share?
Not really. I mean, everyone knows his game plan is going to be wrestling, so, I mean, just anti-wrestling pretty much. That's really about the only thing you need to beat the guy, really. I mean, he's just a wrestler. That's all he is. He's kind of a one-trick pony.
Well, as far as local MMA, when you fight for Rage in the Cage, you have a little bit of an advantage in that we do have a professional photography team that gets video of all the fights. Oh, yeah. So you have an opportunity to go in and look at footage of the fighters. So how's that going?
I've watched this fight with Tyler probably 150, 200 times, and I feel pretty good. It's good. Everybody at my camp has a copy of that fight. So, I mean, there's nobody that doesn't know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to shoot takedowns all day. He's got great cardio, and he's going to push a relentless pace. But, I mean, that's really all you got to do, defend the takedown, keep your cardio up, and you've got it.
Now, and again, I don't know whether this is something like giving away a game plan or anything that R1 does, but do your trainers actually look at tape like that and kind of give you guys ideas of what you might do for?
Well, none of my opponents before have had any tape, so I haven't really been able to look at that. You'd have to ask one of the guys that have had some fights whether they look. I know I look at the tape. Definitely the guys that are going to corner me are going to look at it, look for his tendencies, see what he does, what's going to capitalize for me. So that's really about it.
You're very calm in this interview. You've actually, you've been training at R1, so you probably have a lot of training on the mental aspect of MMA as well. Do you feel nerves now about going in the cage?
No, I mean, I'd be lying to you if I told you there's no nerves at all. I mean, there's no way you can walk out in front of 150, 250 people, however many people are going to be there, with the 50-50 chance you're going to get your butt kicked. So, I mean, you either kick someone's butt or you get your butt kicked and everybody sees it. You're going to be nervous a little bit, but, I mean, it's not anything that's going to rattle my nerves more than anything else I've done. I mean, we know I come from the law enforcement background, so there's nothing inside a cage that's worse than anything on a street, or inside a jail.
Let's talk about, something I haven't talked about with any fighters tonight, about the weight cut and that aspect of it.
The weight cut's easy for me. I'm actually, I think I'll probably do 135 next time. I'm at 150 even right now, and I really haven't even started dieting. I mean, I haven't cut my carbs out. Really, the only thing I did was give up alcohol. And, I mean, I gave that up a couple months ago getting ready for a fight in November, and I just didn't pick it back up, and the weight just keeps falling off. I haven't had to really devote anything to the weight cut. It's just falling off with my diet, so I'll probably try to do 135 with my height. That'd be a pretty good advantage for me there.
Sounds like it. I mean, for it to be that easy, that's amazing. I wish it was that easy for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, everybody hates me at R1 because they have to cut weight, and I'm like, well, I'm going to go to Taco Bell after class, guys. So
Yeah. Yeah, you suck. Pretty much. So, we've talked about long-term goals. Let's say that you actually get a win out of this fight. Obviously you're going in confident and you feel like you're going to get a win. So, are you, now that you got that debut fight out of the way, are you just head in?
Yeah, as long as I don't have any bumps or bruises that I got to heal up, if there's no suspension from the commission, let's do it again in January.
All right. Well, I like that. Any last words that you want the fans out there to know about you?
No, not really. Just come out and see the show.
Well, and R1 has a pretty huge showing there. You've got 5'6".
We got 5 guys on there, and we also have Sarah Alpar fighting out for another title in Tulsa. So, she's just racking up belts on belts out there. So,
huge night for R1. So, hey guys, don't forget December 18th. It's going to make great Christmas gifts. If you need tickets, you can get them from Cody Brown or any other guy at the team. Probably just head out to R1. I'm sure any night the guys there would have some tickets for you. Might as well. I think the first class is usually free, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. Come out, try the jiu-jitsu, try the striking, see what you want to do.
I need to do the same. So, hey guys, don't miss it. Rage in the Cage 42, December 18th. We are so excited to see you guys at Rage in the Cage 42, and we hope to see you then.